Write the standard form of the equation for a parabola with a vertex at 2, 2, and the directrix at y equals -2. So remember, the direction of the opening is opposite of what the directrix line is. What kind of lines make y equals -2? Are those horizontal or vertical? Those are horizontal. So you and I are looking at a vertical parabola. What else? What else? What else? Oh, we already know the vertex. Where's the vertex at? Yes. And if the directrix is at -2, how many spaces below is that? Yeah, that's your p-value. It's 4. Your p-value is 4.
And we also know it opens upward because the directrix is below the vertex.
KBA, can you repeat that?
And we also know that it opens upward because the directrix is below the vertex.
Yes, we know it opens up because the directrix is below the vertex. That is correct. Good job. All right, so we're going to go ahead and write standard form. And remember, you have to know the p-value. We know that the p-value is 4. And we know that our focal width is going to have 4 p's there. So what's focal width? Yes. That's everything you need, guys. So remember, both of them are in parentheses, so both of them are opposite. I'm talking about H and K. And we know it's a vertical parabola, so we're going to start with X. Write your equal sign, drop in your focal width, because that's 4p. And round that out with your y minus k. And that's it. Do you have any questions on that? Okay. Example 5. You do this one. Write the standard form of an equation whose vertex is at the origin that opens left with a directrix 2 units away from the vertex. That's right. Good job. What if you hit him? Okay. I just don't. I see you guys sketching it, and y'all, I did the exact same thing before I had this memorized. There's I'm using my own iPad. It's connected to my phone. Yes, yes, yes. That opens to the left. You guys did good. So now that you've determined it's open to the left, all you got to do now is find your p-value, which if it's at the origin, and the directrix is 2 units away. Am I on mute? I just need to make sure I'm not on mute. Okay. What's the p-value? It is 2. And then there's 4 2's that make the focal width. What's focal width? It is 8, but we're not going to write a positive 8. We're going to write a -8. How come? Because it opens to the left. Yes. Any questions? Conic standard form. Okay. Let's do number 6. So on number 6, it says identify the vertex, the focus, and the directrix of the graph of the equation of that graph the parabola. Remember when I said general form, Michael? That's kind of general form. It's not really written in the right way, but see how it's set equal to 0? When things are set equal to 0, that's like general form of an equation. Okay, so, well, we have our work cut out for us. What are we going to do? I can't graph it when it looks like that. Take the square root. So I want y squared by itself. I do, you're right. But I'm going to leave that where it's at because it's positive. So I'm going to move the other stuff. I'm going to keep that 4y too because they go together. And if it's not a y value, it's getting pushed to the other side. Why do you think I left a little blank there? Yeah, I'm going to complete this square. Yeah. So guys, you're still going to have to complete the square, but you're not completing the square for vertex form. You're completing the square for standard form. And I know I'm completing the square for standard form because the instructions have the words focus and directrix. All right, here we go. So draw a blank, and let's get this started. So remember, you're going to cut the linear term in half. So -4 cut in half is a -2. Looks like we're going to have a sideways parabola, but we already knew that because the y was squared. So -2 squared is going to be a +4. Remember, you have to add the same value to the other side. It's just going to be a 4 on that side too, because my a value is just 1 right now. And then let's talk about what the other side is. That's going to be a 12x minus 60. So this is almost in standard conic form. You guys have your squared term, and then, I don't know, you got to factor out your focal width is hiding out. What can you take out of 12x and 60? And remember, when we were factoring, I said you had to keep your variables positive if you could. So I'm going to factor out a +12 because that's going to keep my x positive. That's it. What's your p-value? Does it open left or right? Right, because the 12 is positive. Graph it. Let's move on. So my vertex is at 5, 2. My p-value is 3, so 1, 2, 3, dot. 1, 2, 3, dash. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What's the equation of the directrix? X equals, very good. X equals 2. Focus is going to be 8, 2. Do you have any questions? Yes. Anytime it's inside parentheses, you change the sign. That is correct. Anytime it's in parentheses. So in conic standard form, you have to change the sign twice, both for the H and the K. Okay. Try this one. This is your exit ticket. Try this one. This is your exit ticket. So x plus 4 squared equals, what's your focal width? And what is your k value? When it's not in parentheses, what is your k value? Negative what? Yeah, that's what I got. Okay. So this is going to be x plus 4 squared equals 16. And then this is going to be y plus 4. Check my work. Did you get that? Oh, darn it. I was using the wrong pen. I didn't get that. That's nonsense. What I meant to write was x plus 4 squared equals 16, y plus 4 in parentheses not squared. How about that? Okay, and what is the vertex? -4, -4. Let's talk about it. You won't really have to graph it. What's the p-value? Yes. Does the graph open up, down, left, or right? It opens up. What's the focus? -4 what? -4, 0. What about that directrix? Is that going to be an x equals or a y equals? It's going to be a y equals. Y equals what? -8. Good. Okay, that's it. You guys are so amazing. I don't even know why I always finish early in this class. Here's your homework. Remember, your homework has like some circle stuff on it, but don't worry about the circle stuff. So you're going to start after number 3, and it's page 15. I'm sorry, say what? Well, fill in that box. That's why I said after 3. See where it says write the standard form for the parabolas? Yes. No. That's just where it starts. It's the whole entire thing after number 3. All the way to 12. That's right. So listen, for those of you, and you know what your average is, if you really need to shoot for an A, if you notice the exit ticket, that's like a verbal summary for you. If you can write that exit ticket in words, and you know if you can or not, I'm not taking a grade on it. But are you able to explain how to find the distance from the focus to the directrix of a parabola? Not from the focus to a vertex, but the focus all the way to a directrix. Can you do that? Could you explain that? That's what you need to walk. If you can walk away doing that, then you did good today. That's a good thing for today. What'd you say? For the semester? Well, I don't know what to say. KVA, are you guys good? Do y'all have any questions? Am I muted? Nobody's talking to me. Come on, KVA, speak up.
Yes, Miss
Y'all
Harrington?
good?
Yes.
Everybody good? Yes, yes, yes. If you're not good, you would have told me. I'm gonna end. Wait, was there a question, Emma?
Oh no, I just said I was good.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Y'all, I'm gonna end this because I'm recording and I need my video to render. Bye, friends.